Hey guys, Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Hashina's Infusion of Flavors. Before we get started with today's recipe, that's not one but two, I'd love you to subscribe to my channel. It's completely free and all you have to do is hit the subscribe button that's in red, followed by the bell icon to receive all notifications of my future uploads. For the chicken curry, add 5 to 6 tablespoons of oil in a saucepan. We're going to initially fry the chickens lightly and then use the same oil to cook the dish. I don't normally do this step when I cook a chicken curry, but this is baby chicken which tends to be a lot more tender and soft, so by frying it, it just keeps the pieces intact. In the same oil, or chicken stock if you'd rather call it that, add 2 large onions that are chopped, 1 to 2 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste, a couple of bay leaves and salt to taste. Give it a good mix and then cover it with a lid and cook for about another 5 minutes on slow to medium heat. In a separate pan, I've started with the spinach shaag. That's 5 to 6 cloves of garlic that are finely sliced and cooking in a bit of vegetable oil. That's 2 to 3 tablespoons, a couple of bay leaves, 2 medium-sized chopped onions and some salt to taste. Cover it with a lid, cooking on slow to medium heat for about 2 to 3 minutes or until the onions have gone golden brown. So the onions for the chicken curry has now softened, so with the help of a potato masher I'm just going to break all the onions down into a smooth gravy. For the spices, I'm adding 1 tablespoon of mixed curry powder, that's the Raja brand, of course you can use other brands, 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, a teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili powder, a teaspoon of cumin powder and a teaspoon of coriander powder. Give it a good mix. And leave it to cook for a couple of minutes with the lid on. So I'm using plum tomatoes from a can for this recipe. You can of course use chopped tomatoes or a little passata. Canned tomatoes tend to have that higher concentration of a flavour that will actually stand up to the heat. If you choose to go for the fresh ones, just make sure they are ripened and nice and juicy. That's a teaspoon of turmeric powder, a couple of minutes later I'm now adding the diced potatoes which I had prepared earlier. Please refer to the description box for the exact ingredients and measurements. Once the spice is nicely cooked with the oil separating on the surface, it's time to add the chicken pieces back in. Add hot water, covering the chicken pieces all the way to the top. Cover it with a lid and put the flame up to high heat and leave it to cook for a further 3 to 4 minutes or until boiling point. On the other side, my potatoes have now softened or at least 80% cooked. I am now adding the spinach, which I have roughly chopped up. So this is the Semi-savoy spinach, which is different from the smooth ones that you normally get from your local supermarkets such as Tesco's and Asda's. This one's partially smooth and partially wrinkly. It's usually homegrown and very easy to clean. I bought mine from the Asian grocery store, however you can buy them quite easily from open fruit and veg stores here in the UK. Spinach doesn't take very long to cook, and as you can see it looks a lot less than what we initially started off with. That's meant to be 2 large bunches. I'm going to now move the spinach to the opposite hob and fry a few red dry chilies in a little cooking oil for garnishing. The chicken curry is now bubbling away. It's time to garnish with some fresh coriander leaves and then turn off the gas. That's all for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the 2 recipes. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel to see new contents each week. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you soon.